Bar owners, insurance carriers do not need your money. And here's what nobody's telling you that I'm willing to explain. Hi guys, my name is Lars Christensen, aka the insurance agent. I specialize specifically in the hospitality industry. I focus on nightclubs, bars, live music venues, and you're probably watching this video because you are an existing bar owner or a future bar owner, and you're trying to learn everything there is to know about bar insurance. Well, you've come to the right place. It's never going to be music to your ears, but my goal is to give you information and transparency. Insurance carriers don't need your money. They make plenty. And remember that they have the power to accept or decline a risk. And how do you have to think about it? So, first and foremost, remember, insurance is not the government. Insurance carriers are corporations, and what they are doing is they are exchanging a promise to pay for a premium, right? And if a claim happens, they are going to cover you for your loss or indemnify, the party. What they don't need is your money because they are stable corporations. So if you come in and you think you're going to outsmart the insurance company, maybe underreport your receipts, tell them that you're just a tavern, and then they go on your Facebook and they see that you're a nightclub, it's not going to get by them. So your best bet is to do things honestly, keep your insurance in place, and find a specialized agent that is in business to help you, the bar owner. Okay? Remember, a lot of these insurance companies have very smart underwriters working for them. They can smell anything, and they've been in the industry long enough to know the patterns to look for. So you, the bar owner, the best thing you can do is create patterns of good behavior. One of those patterns is keeping your insurance in place and not letting it lapse in coverage. Insurance carriers can wake up one day, they can look at your risk, and they can see patterns of lapses in coverage, maybe cancellations of non-payment, and then they're going to say, sorry, we don't want it, right? Why would they take on a risk that they foresee themselves getting canceled or having to pay out? Remember, insurance companies want to remain profitable. Now, they are in business to defend you, but you need to understand that they have the power to accept or decline. Now let's talk about why this is important to understand. In the hospitality industry, there are very few carriers that even write nightclubs and bars, and it is already very expensive. So for them to accept is tough enough as it is. A lot of carriers have different guidelines, and they will write maybe one type of operation and another carrier will write the other. You start playing games, the carriers are going to back away. And then what happens? You're going to have to find a carrier who's willing to write you for a much larger premium, or you are going to get declined by every carrier, and then you will most likely be in default of your lease agreement, and things can really spiral downhill from there. It's really important to think this way because as a bar owner, you need to do what's best for your bar. And it's really important that you need to know how these carriers and these underwriters think. They can choose not to insure you. I can't hammer that home enough. Our goal is always to get accepted by as many carriers as possible, create great behavior, great patterns, so that these insurance companies view you as a strong and stable business, and then they are willing to compete for your business. And when they are willing to compete for your business, typically rates can come down. Now, easier said than done, but I hope that this is informative, has changed your way of thinking, because it's very important for long-term stability as a bar owner to understand this. My information is below. Feel free to hop on a call with me at any time, and I hope you can check out the page and learn more about insurance in the bar business, and we'll see you in the next video.